Hello everyone. I'm going to be explaining my Portal Inbound's 1652 personal best time speedrun. I'm just going to be going over it, explaining things. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Oh, it doesn't put it here, but yeah, subscribe. The first 50 seconds, there isn't anything to do. It's just GLaDOS talking to you, so I'm just going to skip over that, and then we can begin the run. I'll explain tricks as I go along. This is the first glitch. It's already beginning. It's called Accelerated Back Hop, which I will now refer to as ABH. But basically, you can gain large amounts of negative speed when you do so. It's the preferred movement of the game, since you can go really fast without having to do too much.
Excellent.
It's
Please
not that hard.
proceed into the chamber lock after completing each.
If you put out your Portal game in Steam, you could probably get this with just a couple minutes of so bad news
This
stuff.
Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill
Me explaining
will authorize any unauthorized equipment.
Me explaining what's happening about I got a 17-minute flat PB, and I got frustrated because I lost the video for it. But obviously I got a 1652. Alright. This is a trick called button save glitch. Basically, I'm not going to attempt to explain it very in depth since I don't know. But the gist of it is the game thinks you're pressing the button, but you're not actually on it, which skips this first, which skips a little bit of time. So, as you can tell, that button was pushed down. Yeah, I think it's this key. No. But yeah, that button's pushed down. That means that that means that the button is pushed down. So, yeah. Yeah, just me being frustrated at not getting a good run. Well, my thing wasn't recording. Run. OBS audio is being a little whack. Yeah, nothing to happen here. It's just 20 seconds of GLaDOS talking to you.
Emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
Now the pressure's kind of off. That's a strafe. That's not a glitch. That's like a Nintendo mechanic. But when you crouch in the air and you hold a button, it makes you move in an arc in the air. So if you're in, you see this being abused later. Alright.
Very good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device.
In Chamber 4, I will explain save glitch. You could do it in that last level, but I'm not low enough time yet for that to be worth it. It saves a couple seconds at most, so.
Do not submerge the device in liquid.
Just missed a shot there.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
But yeah, that was frustrating when I figured out that freaking messed up. Yeah. So for this next section, I will go into the game and actually show you what's going on.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Alright, so I shoot the portal into this corner, and I'm going to walk on top of it. If this is PB, I'll be so happy. So I walked onto it, and then it says commit PB, but that actually is just loading the game. It would normally just say loading ... And then you can walk through this door. That's a lot to take in. I'll explain in game what's happening. Let me switch to my portal. Alright. Load chamber 2. No, that's the wrong chamber. Oh, geez, that's a lot of error messages. Alright, so, here is the level. Just to explain what's happening. The very top right has just some miscellaneous numbers and stuff that you don't really need to know. what we want to pay attention to is this top left area. I can't point to it because, you know, I'm in the game. But that top left area is important. Basically, this is showing what, like in the main area, this is what the game is. But in the top left, that's showing what your body, like your character's body and where it is. So when I walk on top of this portal, this is what you call edge glitch. So what's happening is my character's body is on top of this wall, which means I can, if I like shoot the camera off the wall, so like if you see, look at the top left, there's the camera there. It's that camera. But if you look at the bottom right, I'm gonna call the bottom right area the game, and I'm gonna call the top left camera. I don't know. I need to call it something. But if you look in the camera, this is pointing at one spot. But when you look at the game, it's pointing at a totally different spot. But when I shoot, you see that it ended up over there. So you can use this to do things they normally couldn't. So like you can shoot in places that you normally can't. Look in the window in the camera, just curve right there. That's based on your perspective of the camera. But yeah, if you save and load when you're in this edge glitch state, you can walk around with it. Normally you can't walk around here. If I just like walk through this portal, I can just like walk around. And if I get into the edge glitch state, if I just walk this way, and you look in the camera, it's back in sync. You walk this way, it's back in sync. But yeah, when you're edge glitch, you have to be standing on top of the portal in order for it to work. But when you save and load, I can walk anywhere with when it is loaded. That's out of bounds. But if you walk through this door, because of the if you're looking at my camera, that's not in the same spot, the map isn't loaded the same. So that means that I could just walk through this door. When I shoot this portal here, the game and the camera get synced again, which means that I can just like jump into this elevator. There's actually a spot right there that you can just fall into. So if you don't place the portal, you can just fall down there. And even if you do place the portal, which I place like right around there, you can still like barely before the fizzler fall. But yeah, I'll go back to the explain video. But basically, what I'm thinking is set up the portals, then save and load, and then either shoot shots or walk through doors. Because when you're in that edge glitch state or you're in the save glitch state, you can just walk right through walls and doors and stuff. That trick is heavily abused in out of bounds. That was a risky. If you load a save like this, that's allowed. Because you're not using it to your advantage. I shouldn't have placed a portal there. That's like the world record strat, which saves like no time, basically. But if you place the portal right here, you can just walk through that door because your camera and your body get desynced again. But then when you walk through that door, it kills all portals, which means that you're good again. But you have to shoot the portal under the radio or wherever you're standing quickly, so that way, like, you're guaranteed to not fall out of bounds.
Our previous statement suggesting that we would not
So this is another little GLaDOS talk. I'm gonna try to skip this as much as I can because they don't bring anything interesting. Okay, this is alright. So technically, this is the first chamber that doesn't have a save glitch. You could do a save glitch in 02 and 03 that would save time, and you could do a save glitch with like the button in 01 and 00 with the like little bed and stuff that I skipped over because it was like a minute. But this one, you can't actually save glitch. You generally need to be standing on top of a portal or be standing on a corner with a portal on the other side of the corner. But this room, you can't do any of that. If you could, it probably could save a little bit of time. But what we do is you just kind of like jump through this portal and land on that platform. That skips the particle puzzle because the particle takes a long time to get to places. When you're playing in the game, it's not that long. But in a speedrun, it's a long time to wait for the particle to do things.
the chamber can and has
Um,
caused permanent disabilities
so that one and this
such
next
as
chamber
vaporization.
is
Please be careful.
some of the few chambers that don't have a save glitch. Um, well, like officially. So in this one, the goal is to shoot up top,
Warning devices are
fall through this
required on
portal,
all mobile
and shoot a
equipment.
portal on
However,
the wall, like back right of here. So it's like back here. If I like turned around and looked at this spot.
alarms
Um,
and flashing
yeah, like
hazard
that.
lights
So I messed this up a couple
have been
times.
found to agitate
I can save like a good like 15 to 20 seconds here
energy
just by not
and
messing this
have
up as
therefore
much.
been disabled for your safety.
Like with the tricks I know, I probably could get a sub 15 or 14 with these strategies, just if I mess up less. So yeah, I don't know why I like shooting guns in the portal gun and the elevators. It's just kind of satisfying. Stratifying? Jeez, satisfying. Alright, this is chamber 8. World record does a strategy where it like does the ABH over the goo in this section, like that, all that brown murky stuff. You can actually like jump to that platform over there. It's not very well shown. Right there. It's like right over there. But you can actually jump on top of this railing all the way over to that platform, and then all the way over to like that elevator area. That's really hard though, and it doesn't save that much time. So most people don't do it until they're at like a high level. But what I like to do is I like to shoot the portal up there, and then jump onto this railing, and just jump over to that other platform. Because it is kind of hard to shoot that portal from this platform, which is what some people do. So yeah, this is where the strafe gets abused. I messed it up. But basically you just jump, and then you do the strafe to get around that corner and land on top of that railing. It's definitely a pretty difficult trick, but it's not impossible or anything.
Very impressive.
After like a couple of attempts I got it for my first time. And I'm more consistent at it, definitely.
To enhance your testing experience.
Yeah, I noted that it wasn't very good. Alright, so this is chamber 9. This is one of the actually most simple glitches in the entire run, which sounds kind of dumb. But you could basically shoot a portal and land it under the door, and you could just kind of walk through the portal still. So walk through the bottom, walk back and jump to the top, and you're on the other side of the door, which means they don't have to like grab the cube and put it on the button. So that saves time there. It doesn't save that much time, but it's so much easier than it's the like easiest glitch by far. So if you want to start a speedrun, learn how to do that because that's not that hard, and it's pretty satisfying and super cool looking. Alright, so this chamber, this doesn't have a save glitch for inbounds, I don't think. I know it has one for out of bounds, but what this does, basically, the goal is to skip 2 flings. So you do a jump like that, and you do the backwards hop, but forwards. You're basically just holding S while you do it, and it sends you forwards. So that skips a fling, and kind of 2 flings because, well, not really, but like it skips a fling. So that's why you want to do that. And this, so like down there, it's gonna open up an orange portal for me, and I'm gonna shoot a blue portal up there. Then if you walk through and not touch anything, you can get over to this platform. So now you did see for like a split second that like for that like split second that here, let me actually like slow it down. I want to like pause on that time. Right there. Like right there. That's like super out of bounds, right? Like almost all of my body is out of bounds at this point. Well, first of all, this doesn't save me any time. And I didn't do this on purpose. This is totally legitimate. for like an inbound speedrun, because like in the rules specifically, it tells you that if you clip a little bit out of bounds like this, that's totally fine. Because it's not like I'm shooting a portal up there and clipping onto the elevator and saving a bunch of time. It's like, no, I'm literally just flinging over, and if I just shot a little bit lower, this would have worked also. And then I just do the forward back hop thing, ABH, over to there. Alright. This next chamber is where you get the dual portal device. This opens up a lot of glitches and stuff, because you have 2 portals now, which means that you can set up save glitches more easily. Because before, it was tied to where the orange portal was, what you can do with it. But now, you can place the orange portal wherever you want. Alright. So yeah, you can, if you like crouch and jump through that portal with enough speed, you can land over here. I just picked up the portal again, shot there, and then I'm gonna jump in here. Which means I'm back in this room. Which means that this wall right here, I'm gonna shoot a portal on and do save glitch. I'm gonna explain. There's a couple different types of save glitch that you can do. You can do this type, which is called soft wall, which basically you kind of like walk in a certain way into a portal like that, and you get save glitch. There's another way called edge glitch, which is the same as like the chamber 4 and where I showed you in game. That's the other. My brain just died. That's another type of save glitch that you can do, which is just an extension of edge glitch. And then you can do you can like crouch into a wall like this and get yourself stuck, and then you could do save glitch like that. So there's multiple different ways you can do this. I'm just shooting shots so that I can get to the very end of chamber 12. So normally you would have to like complete chamber 11 and then wait for the elevator, which takes about like 10 seconds, and then go to chamber 12, complete that, and then go into that elevator, and then go up the elevator and load the next area. But if you do this save glitch, you can literally skip all of chamber 12 and the like 11 to 12 elevator. I did go advance there a little bit, but that's not giving me an advantage, so yeah. So now I'm at the right next to the fizzler with the elevator door there. So that saves a lot of time, because you don't have to play any of 12, and like you don't have to wait for the elevator. Obviously it does lose time because you have to shoot the portals and get the setup and everything, but it saves way more time than it loses. Chamber 13, this is just a casual chamber. There's no glitches or anything. But there is this one thing. So when you grab the cube and bring it through here, you will grab this cube and you can actually throw it to that other button, and you have both buttons pressed. And then you can shoot a portal through that door, and then shoot a portal to like your left or wherever the white surface is, and then just yeah, I missed the first throw, but I get it the second time. And then yeah, you're just at the end. So you don't have to get the other cube, which loses like 5 to 10 seconds. And this is not hard at all. Alright. Chamber 14. I forgot chamber 14. I was getting ready for chamber 15. So like you'll see me try to shoot a portal on the left wall, and then you realize, forget 14. But yeah, you can basically just skip the entire puzzle. As a casual player, it might take you like 20 minutes. But like just figuring out everything for the first time without like a tutorial, maybe. That's all it took me when I was like 8, but like yeah. Alright, so this one, I'm actually going to hop in game and show you. So I'll let this play through, but I will show kind of what's happening. And I'll show kind of why save glitch works, like how and why. Because me trying to explain it without the game or without a video is really difficult. Because, well, it's not like super difficult, but it's hard to give an example that's decent. But yeah, this is the type where you get stuck in the portal and then you save and load. That's that type of glitch. I'll explain everything that's happening here, just for kicks. Walking that portal is important. If you don't do it, you might fall through the floor. Alright, let's move over to portal, and I can show you what's happening. Alright, yeah, so here you are, right? We'll load chamber 15. So, looking at that camera on the top left is more important than looking at the game, probably. So yeah, if you shoot a portal right here, and a portal right here, and I get the save glitch, as you can tell, I got teleported to where the orange portal is. So if I stand like right here on this tile, and look over to here, if you're looking at the game, I'm standing on this tile and looking over here. But if you look at the camera, you see that I'm looking in the hallway. So I shoot this portal here. I've already skipped the particle chamber, so I could theoretically just like walk through this portal and end up at the particle room, which would be helpful. But you can keep saving time with this. When you shoot over here, you can walk back, because you can't, obviously, you can't see that corner. That's cheating, because it gives you like an advantage. But if you walk back, you can actually get into this area and shoot a portal over here. Oh, I messed it up. So yeah, just walk over here, shoot a portal here, walk back here, shoot a portal over here. And then if you like turn around and shoot a portal over here. So this is glass wall, right? This is where a save glitch comes in handy. You can just walk through that like small plane. Like if you look in the top left, there's that glass. I can't walk through it. And if I walk an inch forward, I just walk straight through the glass. And I'm able to shoot out of behind the glass wall. Like, I don't have to shoot in the, I can just skip everything and go straight into this room. And then, this is all traditional. You just kind of shoot there. This is one thing that can happen if you shoot like a place like right here, like right against the wall. Since your character is like teleported to the side of the portal, it'll go over here. I can do it again, I guess. It's not that difficult. I messed it up again. Yeah, this glitch is very finicky with trying not to get out of bounds or mess it up. But if you place anything too close to a wall, your character will go through that wall. So you just have to shoot in the right spots. So yeah, if you see, I'm lined up, and if I walk through this wall, I can shoot a portal in that hallway. So I'm backing up. And now I want to shoot like on this panel, because now, since I'm edged for this way, if I shot like right here, then I would be in the wrong spot. And then I shoot over here. Now this is the very beginning of the game, the very beginning of chamber 15, and this is the very end of chamber 15. So you can just like fling yourself up, and then yeah, that's a really helpful trick, especially in examples like those. But you can actually see what's happening with that camera. That camera is super helpful for figuring out how the game works. If someone was trying to figure out a save glitch now, they would probably use that tool, because they want to be able to see where shots land and see how that would help. That's what they're trying to do. Not like the trick lag thing. Yeah. Chamber 16. This one is one of my favorite chambers in the game, because it has that right mix of wow, that's insane, to being easily doable. So this is a trick that hasn't been shown yet, I don't think. It's called portal bumping. But if you place a portal against a wall and shoot another portal at the right spot, you can shoot the portal behind that wall. So there's like that wall here. And there's like a 40-second GLaDOS cutscene that you have to wait through normally in order to get to that next area and wait for the door to open. But wait, here, what's happening here is I shot that other portal on the other side. So if I shoot a portal down here, back down there is where the door is. So now I've skipped that 40-second GLaDOS talking. So I'm setting up another save glitch. Save glitches are very common in inbound speedruns, because they just save so much time and they're super helpful. Yeah, so right now I've walked through the glass that orange portal is next to, And I'm going to shoot a portal on the ceiling, shoot a portal by the door, shoot a portal through that door, and shoot a portal by the end. And as you see right there, I am at the very end of the
Well done, Android. The
Chamber
Enrichment
16.
Center once again reminds
So you skip having to deal with any turrets at all.
you that
If you do it correctly,
Android
of course.
Hell
But
is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign
yeah.
of defiance.
We'll go through this again and again, and like I practice these a lot. I do like 15 to 20 save glitches in a row sometimes. This chamber is pretty basic. I love the thing I did. So recently I've been like adding textures to the games. Like you can see Kermit the Frog and the portal gun. That's not a normal thing. And I changed the box so that there's a banana on it. So yeah, this is a reward for getting this far. It's the banana box. Like, hey, if you get this far on PB pace, then you get a banana box, kind of thing. Chamber 14, there isn't actually too much you can do. You basically just run through these hallways and then do the portal bump into the very last area, and then just do what you normally do in a casual game. So yeah, I do that shot, and then now like I'm in the very end. Normally that would take a decent amount of time for a casual player to get the particles and stuff done. Yeah, this is a puzzle game, but the speedrunner isn't solving puzzles. They're just doing lots of glitches to skip them. That's pretty much what the speedrun is. Yeah. So, this is actually the same as the no SLA speedrun route, because the save glitch is only for like out of bounds and maybe inbounds if you're like world record pace, I think. But yeah. So you have to like burn the cube. Just skipping over a little bit the elevator. So, this is one of the more elaborate save glitches in the game. Because it's a really big level, you have to shoot a lot of portals in order to get around quickly. So, IAPH, go and start to set up the save glitch. I get stuck in the corner and then I save load. Walk over here and you shoot in 4 spots.
And then there will be cake.
So the first spot sends it further down the hall. So if I just like shot more forward without doing the save glitch, that's where I would shoot. Another shot there. That gets me close to the door I need to go through. I shot a shot below me. The video lagged.
That you will be baked. And then
First
there
shot,
will be cake.
second shot, third shot. That third shot below me makes you go for this next shot through the door. So now I'm in the very last room with all the like the flings and stuff, if you see them run before. Yeah, so now I'm at that very last room. So I shoot a portal up there and walk over here. And when I shoot that portal over there, when these next 2 shots will get the... Yeah, I realized I messed up where I shot the blue portal. I double checked to make sure. That's one thing I'm getting better at is shooting that portal on that spot. Because if you shoot like slightly too high, it like automatically sets it up higher, which doesn't get the save glitch to work. So shoot blue there, and then gonna shoot orange down there. Save load to cancel the save glitch partially, and then walk through the portal to cancel the rest of it. So now I'm at the very end. So normally this is like a long slog for a normal player. You have to like kill all the turrets and stuff. But with this, you skip all that. It's not even a minute of gameplay. Lots of skipping stuff, because, yeah. This is where it gets fun, Past Me said. Yes, that is very true. Well, actually, I like everything from Chamber 11 on. The previous chambers are kind of boring a bit if you're not doing too many glitches. Like, the fun really starts when you get to Chamber 11. So yeah, I'm setting up for a glitch called LEG, Large Angle Glitch, or lag. for sure. I always make jokes in the run about like it being laggy, and then saying not the trick, but you know. And I like say that. That's why, because there's this trick called Learn Jangle Glitch that basically teleports you to like a different area. So I'm setting it up. I stand up, and I press this key. Oh no, I didn't set it up. But basically there's this key that you can press like crouches until you jump, and then it automatically uncrouches for you. But yeah, that happened. You crouch and you jump and you shoot a portal. And that teleports you. As you can tell, it teleported me to here. And now I can get through the door and go to the fan. This is all the same for glitchless, besides the large angle glitch. Alright, so when we shoot the portal there, now I'm here. And I'm going to do a shot like this, and portal bump through this door. So now I portal bump through, and I'm in this chamber. I'm going to do an edge glitch to get into the recreation of chamber 9. And yes, I'm in the recreation. You don't have to do the underdoor shot because you have another portal, and now you can change to where you want it to shoot. So yeah, and go under here, and then I mess this area up a little bit in this run. Not a whole lot though. Alright. And then there's a strafe that you can do. You have to shoot a portal, jump, and strafe all at the same time. And if you do that, you can land on that ledge without having to shoot another portal like I do here. It saves a little bit of time, and it's noteworthy, in my opinion. Alright, this chamber is one of the worst chambers in the game because there's nothing interesting happening. I'm not skipping it just because I want you guys to, like, I don't want you guys to miss out, but it's pretty painful. I don't want to skip over anything important in the run. Not important, but like a gameplay. I don't want to skip gameplay. But yeah, basically this is all just shooting portals and flinging myself and doing portal peaks. Yeah, this area was terrible. I missed this shot because like if I shot a little bit higher, there's like this white spot right there that you can shoot like above that area. So I missed that. So I realized I would have to place a portal like against a wall. And then when I shot, I got out of the portal, which is not rare because it's pretty bad. So shot another portal, tried to do a portal peek. I think I fell out. Yeah. And then I walked through that blue portal. So that was very awkward portal peeking. That's the most awkward portal peeking I've ever had. Like it worked, but not really. Alright, so I never shoot this high. If I shoot this high, then, and I like just barely miss, then I will fall into the goo. I like just like barely land on the edge. I didn't shoot a lot lower because you can actually like jump in the goo and get into a portal.
That was so risky.
And I just trying to shoot a little bit higher in the middle because it's easier to hit that range. Yeah, so this is probably the most elaborate save glitch in Portal 1, at least. I think so. For what my shots at least. So I'm taking care of these two turrets because I don't want them to hurt me while I'm doing the glitch and kill me, and I have to like restart the glitch or just kill the run. So I like barely walk through, and now I'm setting up the save glitch. This is the one where you get like stuck. Messed that up because I didn't mess it up, but I walked through like the edge, and the orange portal is too far left. That's why it was happening. I thought it was the blue portal, so I tried to fix it, did the same issue. And so I double checked the orange, and I realized it was pretty far left. It's an actually pretty specific position where you want to shoot the orange.
Oh, I'm like way too far that way. Okay.
And then I crouch, and I get the save glitch. Then you have to walk there, shoot the portal there, jump over here. If you actually like jump a little too far, you can fly out that wall and die. Well, you just fall forever.
I realize I should be posting more content on YouTube.
So shooting a portal right around there. That skips a decent amount of the chamber. Most of these are just for travel. That's what a safe glitch is. Just mostly shooting through walls and traveling different places quicker. So I'm just trying to do these quickly without missing, because if I miss and shoot in like a bad place, yeah. So I was shooting at that shot for a decent amount of time, but it's not actually necessary. I'll go in game and show you guys what's up with this. Alright. Go to portal. Alright. Load E1. Alright, I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Basically, you want to be looking at the top left for when I'm doing the save glitch, because that's where it's interesting. You've already seen what it looks like without the camera. Alright, that was a really bad, I'm just gonna kill them all because there's no reason not to. So shoot a portal like right there. Barely walk through like that. And shoot like a shot over there. And then set up the save glitch. Yeah, that's one thing that can happen. Yeah, so get the save glitch. Now look at that top left. So see, I'm right in here. If you shoot too far right, you'll get through this wall and you can't do anything. And if you shoot too far left, you obviously won't get the save glitch. So you walk over here, and you get linked back up with your body, and you shoot that portal there. And you get de-linked again. So now I'm out of bounds. So if I jump over to this spot, like over here-ish, and shoot a shot over here, you might think, oh, it looks like it'll land in that, like, black area, right? That's not supposed to happen. What actually gets me into this room with the fizzler in the hallway. And then when I shoot down here, I get into the turret room, I believe. Yeah, so I'm in the turret room now. And I shoot up here. Now I'm in the area past the turret room. So like that over there, the top left, very, very top left, that's where the turret room is. So shoot right there. Then now I'm in the area with the pistons and the cube. Shoot there. Now I'm in the area, now I'm in the sewer. These last two shots are unnecessary, but they save time. So shoot a portal there. And then you shoot a portal like over there. And the camera's a little funky, but what matters is that orange portal's right there. So if I save load and jump through here, I finished that entire thing. So I just basically finished all of that very quickly.
Oh, right. That doesn't really matter then. That's helpful.
Alright, last chamber,
I thought I was screwed there.
kind of. Yeah.
I think the same thing happened in my PB.
So yeah, I mentioned that a very similar thing happened. I think I missed that shot also there. So yeah, I did some bad movement. But basically what's about to happen here is I'm going to skip killing all the turrets. That's what most of this does. And the goal here is to land on the catwalk because... So there's actually... I'd say there's three main goals here. Number one, not killing any of the turrets. Two, getting a portal right there because that will be helpful later in like 20 seconds. And getting onto that catwalk. Those are the things I want.
Wow, lag, lots of lag.
Right there. Yeah. If you actually like jump onto this railing, you get a lot of jumps off at like very quickly. So you can just get a lot of speed.
Like, come on.
So yeah. I was looking at my timer right around now, and I realized that I just got to 16 minutes in the GLaDOS room. So this was very scary because I knew I had to pace to get like a I knew I had a pace to get sub 17 at this point. And by looking at the amount of exclamation marks, you can tell that when I posted this, I was happy. Actually, I've loaded a lot faster than most of my other runs. So yeah, the turret shot, and basically how this game works is any projectile that hits GLaDOS will hurt her with cores. Hard to explain, but not hard to explain. Basically, you can also like cheat in commands to add like Half-Life weapons because it's the same engine and it has a very similar content. But yeah, that that's the thing. And
was it worth it?
basically, all the cores are now off GLaDOS. I could show you, but it's not really necessary. But basically, you can actually get, basically, it only loads one turret per one core at a time, and that little box over there is the turret that normally you have to shoot GLaDOS to hurt her.
The only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart.
But
Maybe
you have
could
all
settle
of them
for
open
that and
already,
we'll just call it a day.
so you can just literally get all of them, and if you like press the button for the incinerator, you can drop them all in with one button press.
You chose this path. Now I have a surprise
But because we're allowing glitches, we're going to do an edge glitch.
for you.
So the same thing that I did with the, it's basically the save glitch, but
Deploy
much
your
easier.
surprise in 5,
It's like save glitch light. That's basically what it is.
4. Time out for a second.
Alright, so when I hear that the surprise in 5, 4, and then the clunking noises, that's when the core drops, the last core drops. So I knew I was on a really good pace
That wasn't
for my
supposed to
GLaDOS
happen.
fight.
Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that?
Yeah, so goal is to get the turrets, the core, not the turrets, jeez. Here I can actually show you what this looks like. Load GLaDOS. Alright, portal. Here. So we're in this room, right? I shoot a portal down this hallway. This already has the turret, so if I can practice glitchless, or if I want to practice inbounds, yeah. So all the turrets are done. Turret cores.
Well, you
Jeez.
found
Alright.
me. Congratulations.
So I'm not gonna do
Was
any
it
of the
worth
turret
it?
stuff because
despite
there's
your
no reason.
violent behavior,
If
the
I shoot a
only
portal
thing
here,
you've managed to
walk
break
over
so
here,
far is my
shoot a
heart.
portal
Maybe
here,
you could settle for that, and we'll just call
and
it a day.
look at the
I guess
camera.
we
So I
both
walk
know
back
that
this way,
isn't going to happen.
and that's the
You chose this
incinerator,
path. Now I have a
and like
surprise
over
for you.
there, and here's my portal.
Deploying surprise in
I shoot
5,
the portal like
4.
right there,
Time out for a second.
and now
That wasn't
this
supposed to
portal is
happen.
right
Do
against the
you see that
incinerator.
thing that fell out of me? What is that?
So
It's not the surprise.
I'll
I've
do it
never
with this
seen it
core, I
before.
guess.
Never
But when
mind,
it
it's a
falls
mystery
through,
I'll solve
it like
later.
clips.
Because
Alright, so
you'll
there's
be
two things
dead.
can happen. Either it can fall out like this, and I have to shove it in, or it like clips into the incinerator slightly and dies.
Not the
So my
surprise.
goal is to make all 4 of them clip into that incinerator and die. You can't really control it. Your goal is to kind of have them like roll in a bit. So I looked at my timer again and noticed that it was stuck. And there you go. That's Portal.
Yes, I got sub 17 anyways.
I was happy. Alright. Basically me just being being happy. But one thing I did was, so I customized the portal gun and the companion cube. I knew there's a way to change text in the game. So like changing the load screen and what it saves and the save text. But another thing I knew I could do is
Yeah,
to
here's the
change the end credits. So I can't change the voices very easily. I probably could do it, but it's not that easy to do. But I can change the text in this area very easily.
yes.
So you'll see
I spent
what I did.
much time working on this.
I actually changed this. I added tree 1224. Well, I would have added tree. I think I did add tree 1224 at the top. I can load just to make sure.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment.
So yeah, I was happy,
For watching,
and I worked on that. I can actually load the credits. We'll go back to the load credits. I think I changed it. Oh, the overlay. There you go. I removed that like black box because you're just put in a black box for that area. But yeah, I added a couple more periods. Yeah, I added that there. Yeah, I made it a little bit wider so I could fit that in because I really wanted to add that. So, if you want, yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for watching like a 45-minute video. That I really appreciate that you would take that much time to watch me talk about video games. It's like a summoning salt video. It's so long. But yeah, if you want to look at my runs on speedrun.com, I am Tree1224. And yeah, please share this with people who you think would enjoy this. I'm wanting to grow, and I haven't had too much growth recently. So if you could share this with lots of people, I would be so appreciative of that. I'm probably not gonna have the credits finish, but I really appreciate you guys watching. I spend a lot of time on this kind of stuff, and knowing that people like watch it is nice. Like even my speedrun got 5 views. Like watching 5 people watching me play Portal is nice, especially when you can watch like anyone else who's a lot better than me. Yeah, like watch like Kane Even and Chazelle. They're beasts at Portal. More Chazelle because he runs more categories. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, share, comment, like, subscribe, and I'm not gonna do the like annoying YouTube glitches you out. But yeah, do make sure you've hit the notification bell if you want to see more of my content. I'm gonna post more videos like this one and more speedruns. I want to make some more higher quality videos for this channel. I will probably still post a lot of speedruns though. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.